Hi everyone. I got the one who believes on. We've been talking, and he thought, well, I'm gonna tell you something I shouldn't discuss. And I said, well, you need to tell everybody this. And anyway, so I convinced him, and I'm gonna let him go take it from there. So go ahead and tell us about it.
Yeah, you talked me into saying it publicly. I was telling you why I think that Joseph is right, and I say Joseph, but the post up in today, he said that he thought it was going to go on Saturday to Sunday, and that makes a lot of sense for me for a lot of different reasons. So I was telling Gary this, and he wanted me to share it, but I'm not calling the date. I'm just telling you that it makes a lot of sense to me for a lot of different reasons, and I'm going to give you what those reasons are. Okay, first of all, we know that this thing is supposed to go on Christmas or Easter because I call it the energy window. And so the thing about it is, of course, naturally, we've already passed Christmas, so that would normally seem problematic. But if you think about it, one of the other things we also needed was to have a media cover, which means something that the media was preoccupied with, so preoccupied with that that we could have the exchange and nobody would really notice it. And so if you think about Christmas and New Year's, there's really not too much there to occupy the media. I mean, Christmas, they say, yeah, here's some people unwrapping presents, and there's this thing went on in Rockefeller Plaza. And, there's just nothing there to hold the media's attention, frankly. And it's the same thing with New Year's. They just have this fireworks here or that fireworks there. So we really didn't have a media frenzy that we would have needed on those days. But now, things are getting interesting. Now, Yosef said today that because of the vote count on Friday, now the way I understand it is the electoral votes are sealed. So even though people say that Trump won and they all feel like they have an idea of how it's going to turn out, the fact is, if it's like I understand it, they're sealed and we won't know for sure until they open them and read them. So that's coming up on Friday. Now, the interesting thing about that is that Joseph has said, well, in the post upend or post today, and in a prior post, it was said that there's going to be a surprise when those votes are read. So if we've heard that Ryan is president and there's all these other things going on, then if that surprise is going to be revealed, it's certainly going to be revealed when those electoral votes are read on Friday. So, if in fact there is a giant surprise on Friday, the electoral vote, that is something that's big enough to not only occupy our media, but it'll occupy the media across the world, since big things like that going on here or impact the world as well. It's like a great big juicy steak. It's like, go chew on that. So it's like, oh my God, who's going to be president? Oh, what happened? All this kind of stuff, and that's exactly what we need. That's the media cover. So that's where the plan starts. That's the setup. The setup is Friday, the electoral votes are counted, and there's a big surprise. And I'm thinking there may be some some leaks leading up to that that's going to get the media started. But the world media will begin a frenzy on that day. Okay, then comes Saturday. That's the day I think it's going to go. I'm not calling it, but these are the reasons why I'm thinking that. First of all, Joseph said it. Okay, so that's where I'm starting from. It's like, why would that be today? He said starting Saturday into Sunday. But this is the thing. Saturday, the 7th, is Christmas Day for the Orthodox Church. So there it is. It happens on Christmas Day. That's the criteria. It needed to happen on Christmas or it happened on Easter. So if the 7th is Christmas Day for a lot of the world, then it meets that criteria. Plus, we have the media coverage. They're feeding on this, they're having this frenzy of who's going to be president. What happened with the count. Then on top of that, Saturday happens to be the one day of the week for all markets, all banks and markets worldwide are closed on that day. It's the only day that's a weekend day for everybody in the world. That's why they always say it's going to go on a Saturday, because that's the natural day that everything is closed and they can change over the rate, and everybody starts the new week on the new rate. So we got the fact that it's Christmas Day. We got the fact that the media is going to be busy chewing on the electoral vote count. We've got the fact that it's Saturday. We got the fact that Joseph said it, that he's expecting it to go down that day. Plus, there's another interesting thing if you're into astrology, but there's the rare astrology event, if I'm understanding this correctly, that starts on January 7th and goes to February 6th, where all the planets, it's called moving direct or something. You can look that up, where they're all, if you look at the picture, they're all lined up. So we got all these planets lined up. We got the media busy. It's a weekend. It's Saturday, which is the best day for it to go. It's Christmas, and because it's Christmas for these other countries in the world, their Monday is Christmas observed. So that makes it a 3-day weekend. So that is the complete picture. It's ready to go any minute. We know that. All the banks are ready. The money's been transferred. In fact, they said it already started on the 22nd of last month. It's Christmas Day, which is the day it's supposed to be able to go on. It's the Saturday, which is the best day of the week. The media is occupied, which was the best cover, and it's a 3-day weekend for most of the world. So that's why I think it's this Saturday. Now, I wasn't going to call it, and I'm not calling it, but there it is. I think that post upended, it was up today, that said Saturday to Sunday. I think he might be onto something for a lot of very good reasons. So there it is. Gary Yeh. Talk me into saying it out loud.
Great.
Putting it out on a post.
Well, thank you very much, One Who Believes. And everyone, keep your hopes up. Get ready. It's getting close. I know it is. God bless each one of you. Stay safe. And thank you again, One Who Believes.